computer. Okay.
What up? It's your boy Baja Daggers, host of the 963 DagrRoom Mix Show and Podcast. Just a little warning, this show may contain some strong language. Bad words! But if you're too young for this, go ask your parents' permission. You know the commandments, honor thy father and thy mother. So let's get into the show.
You know what I'm saying? What up, Israel? It's your boy Baja Daggers, host of the 963 DagrRoom Podcast. And today I got one of my top, my top 10s. Not even, you're somewhere in there between. You know what I'm saying? You're like an honorable mention. You're like, you know what I'm saying? You got that flow, bro. So my boy, introduce yourself, King, first.
Yo, big shalom, man. It's your folk 104, man. Kanal.
You know what I'm saying? So now that they know, let them know where you're from. Because I seen a video, not a video, Salaki. I seen a Facebook or IG post. Facebook. It was you and the brother Ibar from Young. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are from the same county, but it was the way you described your county that's why I must go get it stuck on me. You know, so let people know where you're from and what all that means.
Yeah, man, I'm from Columbus, Georgia, man. Muskogee County, that must go get it what we call it. You know what I'm talking about? And going through them curses, that's a way of life, man. Not to mention, man, first and foremost, chasing the kingdom, man. Seek ye the kingdom first.
Right. All praise. That's beautiful. One of my favorites. That's one of my life scriptures. I gotta repeat that to myself every day before my feet hit the ground off that bed. So let's start off with how long you making music in general, because that sounds like it's the way you do your delivery and everything.
Right. Yeah, man. It's been a lifelong journey, pretty much. I've been raised around it. I jumped in it early. It's been great. I was doing it in the world, and nowadays, man, we're giving all glory to the Most High. And the one thing that never changed is just my testimony, man. Trying to keep it authentic, keep it organic. I feel like the people relate, man. One of my favorite artists of times was 50 Cent because I could relate. Even when his music quality kind of fell off, I'm always gonna be a fan of him because I'm a fan of the man. So, I try to get my story, man, and it don't get no realer than the testimony.
That's beautiful. All praises. I like that. 50 always been one of, he's been one of those guys that he came out famous. He dropped when I was a senior in high school, but that I remember How to Rob, you know what I'm saying? So I seen the movie from there. And I'm in California. I've been in California my whole life, never left. But somehow I found my way, had my hands on New York mixtapes.
Right.
But that's dope. I mean, that's powerful, bro. Because I seen you from Fort Yasharala. That's how I was telling you on the phone. That's how I found you. In Fort Yasharala, because you guys you have a very distinct voice. If I was pressed to compare you, I would say voice wise, Bun B, flow wise. I would say somewhere between T.I. and Ludacris. I know those are really opposite. I'm a fan of hip hop.
Yes, sir.
Ludacris has his way with the words, and you kind of remind me of both, but in your own manner. You feel me? But that voice, it's your voice that's distinct. That's what attracted me, at least. I was like, ooh, my boy. Oh, who's that? Who's this? You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yeah, a grown man in the room, man. But my voice, I'll praise to the Most High. When I was young, I used to have a high pitched voice, believe it or not. But I grew into it. My partner say it happened overnight. But yeah, man. As far as the flow, that's a good. I never heard the Ludacris comparison. I think that's a good one. My flow, one of the things I try to do now is switch it up a lot. So it'd be hard to put me in one, but that was a good that's a good comparison because he do the same thing. He switch it up, he keep you guessing, but it always ride nice with the beat, man. And he's a smart guy. If you're really listening, the flow might be a little fast at times and a little, unorthodox for most, but it's riding the beat and it got a lot of content in it.
He's very, his wordplay with Ludacris's wordplay. I don't know if you've seen the movie Empire about a bunch of Ephraimites in New York that are basically drug dealers, but at one time, John Leguizamo hits the corner with them, and they play this Luda song that was on Back for the First Time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ever seen that movie?
I like that. I haven't.
Oh man, you should check it out. I'm you know what I'm saying. I don't know why I grew up you know what I'm saying. When I went through the curses, the only thing I didn't experience, and I praise the Most High because I have my pops in my life. That's what is most because of him. I was never afforded the opportunity to get put onto any hood because everybody, my dad, they're like, nah, we're not dealing with that. Or it was like, come on, bro, we respect your pops. We know he don't want this for you. We can't. You know what I'm saying? So it was always, so I never did that, but everything else was like, you know what I'm saying? But I did listen to a lot of West Coast rap and and that's what led me to a lot of nerd rap, you know what I'm saying? A lot of intelligent rappers, I guess you could say, your most devs, Qualies, even
That's so funny you said that. I call it the same thing, nerd rap.
And that's because when I got older, I've never lost I've always been me, bro. Hyper, I was fucking happy all the time, nerdy. Nerdy's the best way. I figured out what I listened to had to be nerd rap because I couldn't understand what they were saying, but they were like coming out. They're like dropping bars and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
right.
Yeah, you ain't talking violence, but you talking something. You feel me? But what are some of your biggest influences musically? Now that we're on the topic of music.
Speaking of that, man, I like that, bro, and I think it's cool that I was able to gain your interest through that because it is a lot of intellect in what I'm saying, regardless of the slang and where I'm from and the dialect. But I appreciate that. And then you got to appreciate all genres of music because it's part of like, especially with what we do, it's part of the body. Somebody elbow in a whole different area than the knee, but they all part of the body. So I'll praise you for that. You asked me what type of music influenced me?
Yeah, the most, like your flow, everything, or what made you want to do music?
Growing up, I was on like around here called Dirty Boys. I was on UGK Heavy. I was on 8-Ball MJG. A local group called Backwood Boys. We're going hard, Deepwood Boys. A lot of that local energy, Miracle, man. Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy.
I do remember being young, growing up to Snoop Dogg, of course. Man, the Brat was going hard. Female rapper, but boy, her album was almost front to back. That first album was so different.
I remember that album. Funkdafied, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. See, you an OG too.
I'm a rap nerd that listens to nerd.
All praises, man. All praises, yeah. And my first concert was a So Def concert, and everybody was there. Yeah, man, they came to my city, so all praises. So, yeah, those are some of my influences.
Okay, all praises. That's dope. I'm not a fan growing up. Even now, I guess now it's a little different, but I was never a fan of Southern commercial rap, and people mistook that for me not being a fan of Southern rap, which is farthest thing from the farthest cake. You know what I'm saying? Farthest thing from the truth, right? Because I was saying, I don't know if you ever heard King of the South. I mean, you probably have because you're.
Oh yeah, come on, yeah.
And I'm in California. Sometimes I call it. I was I had to go back and listen to. I found that after the fact. I found that after. What was 24's on?
I don't remember which project.
Trap music. Trap music.
There you go. Yeah.
I had to go out. I got to go.
I'm sorry, Shalaki, go ahead.
No, you good. No, trap music, and then remember Bone Crusher? I don't know if you remember Bone Crusher with the attention.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's how I heard those Killer Mike and T.I. really.
Back in the days, I would embrace my raspy voice, and they would compare me to him, and also Fabo.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I had some tracks back in the days when Fabo first got hot. I remember my niece called and said, "Oh, is that you on the radio?" I said, "No." I said, "What song is it?" Which I heard the song. I said, "No, that ain't me." I said, "But I feel why you say that."
that raspy voice it's catchy. I'm telling you, it's the attention grabber. What it is, what I noticed with you is you got the attention grabber, and then you got everything else to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could woof it, and then when it's time to get down, they're like, "Ooh," or they get beat up. One or the other. You know
right. I like to use my voice as an instrument. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like you were saying?
Oh yeah, I feel you. Absolutely, man. You got different ranges in music, you got different octaves and all that. And the Most High gave me a gift in my voice where I can hit a lot of different ranges and octaves and different sounds. So I definitely use my voice as an instrument, man. And honestly, not to esteem my own music, but just when I kind of evaluate it, because a lot of all my music, my first album, I wrote it. But since then, it's been all freestyle. I brought No Name in on my first album, and he was just freestyling off the top. And I was like, well, y'all young folks got it. I was like, because I watched how you do it. And, just me being in there, getting stumbling on the bars. I ain't have some bars. I just tried it and I nailed it and I ain't never turned back. So when I listen to my music, I'm listening from y'all perspective a lot of times. So I'm critiquing it. And I think that's one of the best qualities it's just overall there. You feel me? We're going, we ain't gonna, we got bars, we got lyricism, we got intelligence, it's a lot of edification, we got the sound and the production, and we're using our voice as an instrument, man, to try to cover all genres. One thing, man, we got and you check it out, even on our latest album, I mean the whole collection of music, but especially the latest album, you're gonna hear us hit different sounds from reggae to the streets to more of a jazz feel to your R&B feel, like it's all there.
Hey, that jazz feel though, I know, man. See, that's that, and that's what I love and appreciate about your music. And like, ever notice when I talk about the rappers I like, it's always in that sense. You feel me? Like, you remind me, even in the way you describe your music, how most people describe how I would describe your music, and I would describe Rakim.
Oh, praise. Okay.
He has all interviews. He was like, yeah, they're talking about how he uses his voice. He said it just like you. I use it as an instrument. I play, so I know where to come in deep. And he's like breaking it down to a science, and that's basically pretty much what you did. But that's how I viewed it. Like now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, bro, it does sound like an instrument. Like some brothers I listen to, they're great at weaving their voice into the beat, and that's what I'm saying. That's what you got. You know what I'm saying? When you weave, like
I like how you said that. I guess me being groomed, like literally my whole life around music, through music, from my mama always. Like I don't even to this day I don't watch TV. I listen to music. So like my mama, she always was blasting music. My daddy, he literally was like city to city touring in a music group, not an R&B, but a gospel music group. Mm-hmm. And he worked at a gospel radio station, so he had the voice for radio. So literally I sat around and watched the whole process from making music to performing music to playing on instruments myself. Like, so yeah, I guess I don't think about it like that because I've always been around it. But yeah, I do break it down like to that almost like a science because I've been groomed up in it.
Yeah, it seems by when you speak, it's very second nature to you to make music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very second nature to make music. That's a great way to view it. Because I mean, again, your music sounds natural. You a lot of things I noticed. You like that album. I go back because that's the album that made me a fan of you. Is I go back to For Yasharala, but it's difficult for me to see people feature with my favorite artist. Like I don't know if I could see somebody feature with you because I feel like, damn, you're gonna body him. That's fucked up.
Don't do it like that.
I could one of my friends at work to rap with you. I'm like, damn, that's fucked. I would, bro, but do you really want to do that to yourself? Like are you really that good? You feel me? Like what he does, because if you don't, go over there, do your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's rap, but when I hear and then I feel the same way about Yashimai, it's like, damn, bro. And then you two together is like, who the hell's gonna feature on a song with you guys and survive? In other words, the only person I could think, there's like a few people that I could think of, bro. And other than that, it's like, damn, bro. And it's not that there's talent lacking, it's just that you make natural music. I don't know if I make sense when I say that. But what I mean is I went to get my hair braided one time, and I've had the same braider forever. And her son was there, and I was playing, I had you guys on a playlist. And he was like, yeah, bro, brothers be too doctrinal, this and that. He's like, but this right here, and I don't remember if it was your album or you featuring on Yashimai's album, but he was like, this right here is what I'm talking about. Brothers need to make music like this. And I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, the whole playlist sound like that. So like, brothers, everybody served a purpose, but y'all music sounds like music. It sounds like a song, bro. That's the best way to put it. Because if we think about it, the book of Psalms is nothing but a book. I shouldn't say nothing, Slakia. It's music. You know what I'm saying? It's all songs that were sung unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, sir.
But they were songs. And that's what I like in y'all music too. You feel me? My bad. I'm long-winded when I love something and I'm passionate about it.
Man, come on.
My bad, bro. I muted myself fucking with this mic. You good?
No, you good, man. Yeah, I'm back at it. I had a little type of call.
Yeah, hey, shit happens. Shit happens.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm on the phone with it.
Oh yeah, no, you good. You good. I'm telling you, this took time to get where I'm at. You feel me? If not, we'd be on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We'd be on the phone together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's all good. Let's see. Let's talk about your new album, because I love Wave. I love Wave. I'm pretty sure you popped in midway through my dance or something. That's why you look like, damn. I couldn't see you, but you. I forgot the camera was on.
I missed that part, bro. I missed that part.
Oh man, I thought you did. That's why you had that smile on your face. Like, oh shit, you can hear what I was like. Oh yeah.
No, man, all good. But yeah, just on the phone Yasharala point, and man, Yashamada, my guy, man, and very talented guy. I think the thing about Yashima, he confident in what he do, just like I am. Like it ain't no competition when you confident in who you are. You know what you do. You feel me? You be like, okay, everybody can be good, but can't nobody do me like I do me.
Exactly.
Right. So we both bring that level of confidence, and that's why we're able to blend so good on that. Man, that album was very versatile. Like we both brought different elements to the table, even to the point where like Righteous Affair, he literally was like, look, this is a beat I got in mind, and I wanted to be something about Righteous Affair. He gave me the title, I ran with it. You feel me? So that type of chemistry like brought that together, that sound. So that's a unique sound, man. You speaking of artists that can ride with us, it's on there. That album, man, is an overlooked album. That is one of my bodies of work where I felt like we was going to elevation, and it just got overlooked. So it's one of them things in the catalog, fellas, where and ladies, if y'all missed it, go back and check that one out, because everything to me is good music. That one just started setting an elevation and a difference in what we was trying to do. Hey. Especially me getting back to the music touch. But I'm Salakia. One more thing I gotta say though, Paisley rode with us on there. My aunt Paisley on one of the tracks called Can't Do. He holding down the second verse. Y'all go check that out. Now that's one aunt that can ride with anybody, and he rode with us, man. All praises and gratitude to that brother, man, for rocking out with us.
Because I got the For Yasharala on my fucking Apple Music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was looking for the song that you're talking about, because I know Righteous Affair. Oh my Lord. There's a couple songs, there's a couple records on there. Righteous Affair is my party song. I have party songs, bro.
That's definitely a feast day song. That song is called Can't Do.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Damn, that's the second verse.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about now. That's I
knew
exactly, because I was like, oh, okay, Con. Oh yeah, that's one of them records. I don't think anybody talks too much about. I'm starting to feel a little lonely on me when I talk about that album.
Right.
Because I brought it up to Yashimai in one of my one of the gift concert interviews I did. I did one with him when he was at the concert, and I asked him about that album, because I mean, I think were you on Ghetto Guillotines too?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, see that? Okay, now I remember. Now, okay, yeah, see that's how I kept replaying the album, because I'm like, that song right there, bro. That gave me that Wu-Tang feel. You know what I'm saying? That underground backpack rapper feel. That, you know what I'm saying? That 2000 back in Sierra High School, I'm walking to school feel. You feel me? That ghetto.
And it's real too, man. It's real too, and I love the reference I made to Boys in the Hood. That did me like Trey, just thinking about where we at, over there in LA. You know what I'm talking about? So that's a deep track. When me and Yashima was talking about which tracks was gonna be the ones on there, it was that one in Righteous Affair.
Bro, those are my bangers, because I got a playlist called The Hitters. It's like out of everybody's albums I get specific songs that put them on there. Yeah, that's on there, bro. I think that album's the whole album on there, bro. There was a couple I found. So I found your music. Literally, I just typed in your name on my Apple Music and started hitting download, and then I got Prime Music. I typed in your name, started downloading music, whatever I could, bro. That's pretty much, because that's what I did when I started doing Christian rap a long time ago.
Right.
Now, when I was a Christian rapper, and when I listened to Christian rap, I just was like asking everybody at church to pass me some music, and that's how I found it. So I found you guys like that, just typing people's names in on SoundCloud and fucking Apple Music and shit.
Oh, praise.
And Prime, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I got to do better on my SoundCloud, man. I got to get over there and keep everything updated over there.
God, me too. I said the
over there, man. They just about feeding them.
Con. Hey, drop mixtapes on their free music. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
Yeah,
I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do my rollouts. A lot of times too, if you listen and subscribe on YouTube, Kanal 104 KANAL 104. We're just trying to get it up over there so we can edify more through like the lives and everything. You can go live, I think, about 1,000 subscribers. So we're trying to get that up. A lot of exclusives drop there. Some things you ain't gonna catch. A lot of the remixes off of other artists. You know, you can't put that on all platforms. Then I think I'm gonna leave the albums on all platforms. Once we release the next album, then I'll put it on SoundCloud. So if y'all on SoundCloud, give me a minute. I'll get everything updated. I think that's gonna be our rollout moving forward.
Con, get to that, brother. SoundCloud, so we can start getting some lives. You know what I'm saying? Get some microphone sessions, something.
Yes, sir. I got to.
Yeah. Con, that's dope. Let me see. I have some. And now it comes from my random question part of the show.
Okay, let's do it.
Rapid fire. Anime or superheroes?
You said animated or superhero?
No, anime, like you know the Japanese cartoons. That's what I'm into.
Oh, I'm gonna go superheroes because I ain't familiar with anime. Okay.
Top 5 superheroes. Top 5 favorite superheroes.
Batman, Hulk, Superman, Spider-Man. And that's all I really know, man.
Hey.
104, man. You know
He said I got the 104.
Hebrew hero after that.
Let me see. Back for the first time or trap music?
Trap music.
Okay. Riding Dirty, the UGK album, or fuck, I had the other one. Damn it, I just thought of well, I'm thinking of the first MJG and 8 Ball album.
Okay, I'm gonna go Riding Dirty.
Okay, I like that. Let me see.
Okay.
DC or Marvel?
I have no idea.
Marvel. Whoever said Marvel.
Marvel.
Let me see.
I don't watch no TV. I watch the Boys in the Hood, the Menace to Society.
Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society.
Now we Jews in the Hood. Now we know the truth, man. Hey, man, Brother Daddy in the beginning of that spoke a lot of truth, man. Now I'm him. Now I'm Brother Daddy. You feel?
Yeah, now you're Furious Styles. Hey, you should make a song called Furious Styles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that? Lawrence Fishburne in the beginning of Boys in the Hood? That's me now in the hood, man. You know what I'm talking about? Talking to the youth, no?
Hell yeah, that's right. Let me see. So Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go Boys in the Hood though, cuz my cuz say Menace, I'm going Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, no, man. All right. Yeah, that was a great. Let me see. You ever seen South Central?
Yeah.
Okay, South Central or New Jersey Drive?
South Central. Yeah. Okay. My favorite one at that time though is Blue Hill Avenue. Wow. Blue Hill Avenue. I don't know if you ever caught that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey,
my bad. I'm still like, my squad growing up, bro.
Yeah, Blue Hill Avenue.
Every member in there is like me and my squad growing up. I just relate too much to that movie. Yeah, I learned from that movie too.
I just bought that movie and I don't even know why it popped in my head. Bro. I think I was looking for a different movie and it came up. But yeah, that was my movie, bro. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. King of New York and New Jack City. That's why I was looking for them. And that
there we go. Yeah, I was just watching New Jack City a couple of days ago.
Let me see.
But yeah, man, one of them things I learned on Blue Hill Avenue, man, there's something for everybody else. Something you could learn. When he went in that negotiation, he gave Buddy an offer. Buddy was like, done. He was like, all right. He looked around, he was like, let's ride. So when he got out, he was like, no, we can't trust him. They was like, why? He was like, he answered too fast. He's like, you never trust a man to answer like that fast and on the first offer. You feel me? So I always took that on both angles. I'm a counter offer. And if anybody answer too fast, you know you got a bad deal.
Yeah, no, real shit.
And they be like, I ain't bet. I be like, dang, I done cut myself off. Man, I ain't never giving an offer first again. I done bust my own head. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, man.
One more. I'm trying to think of the other. That was Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation. No brainer. Yeah.
I'm an Xbox geek, so you know what I'm saying.
Man, all my partners over there, man. They be leaving me alone over here, bro.
I'm not trying to convince nobody to join the system. They don't do it unless you don't play
I
Call of
probably had to
Duty.
give both of them just so I can rock out with the game sometime, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
I don't really have a lot of time though to play. Man, me owning, especially with my lawn business, bro, we is booming from spring to summer. I don't even promote that no more because we good. But in the winter though, it slow down a bit, and I like to hang out with my pups, and I'll get on there every now and then and run some 2K, you know, something like that. Nowadays.
Oh, you play? Who you play with 2K?
Man. So yeah, I like them Knicks.
That's the Knicks. Hey, whoever said that, tell that man he has a job on my podcast if he ever needs it. That's my favorite team, Mark, is the Knicks. I'm currently boycotting basketball due to the whole Kyrie Irving situation.
Yeah, they're my little cuz, man. He on the cover with me, little 4G, man.
Hey, shalom, bro. That's right. And that man has good taste. He has good taste.
Yeah, they must go get his security, and he a model too now.
Look, see that? Hey, I need a Knicks fan, bro. Hey, you're welcome in my home anytime, bro. I'll take you through San Bernardino, bro. You're good in my city, bro.
That's my favorite. When I come out there, I'm already locked in. We got everything we need already. I'll be out there soon too. So when I come out there, get ready for a part 2. I'm gonna come bump shoulders with you, man.
Hey, hell yeah. And hopefully I can do what I'm planning to do. If I can do that, that would be awesome. But as long as you're more than welcome in the studio. You already know, man.
Oh yeah, be sooner than you know it, man. Hey, the work don't stop, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with us. The album out now, go get it. It's on Amazon. Y'all can link up Amazon. Just look up KANAL 104, and for the word's sake, FTWS. But we gonna keep coming. So when I come out there, I probably have something else ready for you.
All praises.
I got an EP, man. I'll be willing because we just about to start on it tomorrow. I got a 6-hour session with the sis your pop. Your pop Q, man. She booming in Israel.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about.
Sound. Beautiful spirit, man. It's time, man. I'm just locking in with like-minded spirits, man. I think I did my part in Israel, man. I think everybody I can think of, the Ak Hezekiah, that's probably the only one I ain't tapped in, reached out to, or worked with. I think it's gonna happen organic because we be in tune with each other just through the social medias, just saluting each other, man. But yeah, man, I'm appreciative, man. Right now, we're gonna go up, man, with family, man. The two that can walk together agree.
Check out Big Doom, you know what I'm saying? Big Doom 4G, man.
Oh yeah, that too. Get ready because we got one. We're gonna drop tomorrow, man. My little cuz, he been doing it, but man, we steering him over here to righteousness' sake, man. We being a light, and so.
Hey, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Even in that regard, like I got people that's still out there, man. Bro, speaking of the movies, I'm gonna give y'all the plot, and y'all got to get ready because this is how we move. So my partner doing a video, right? He in the world, and I can't do nothing unless it's being a light, unless I can see myself fulfilling my calling. So I said, bro, I want to help you out, and I want to support it. And I'm gonna support it because I want to do this part in it. So you remember in Boys in the Hood when they first started? Oh, that's Minister Society. When they first started, and they was introducing everybody, Big Stacy, Raheem that was sitting on the cooler. Yeah, he was like the Muslim, like, man, what you want to drink this poison for? So
hold on one second.
I'm gonna be. Go ahead, yes.
So like,
yeah. See, that's why I couldn't get the babies tonight, because they would have had me.
So like, King, my son was walking in the house.
Bro, look. I had to tell my babies, Daddy got kingdom business tonight because I'm a solo daddy, so I know they would have drove me crazy. 3 of them.
No, this kid just walked in from school, but no. So you gonna play this part like what's his name? I know who you're talking about. What do you think?
It's like Akeem or Rakeem. One of them, he was sitting on the cooler like, man, don't drink this poison. Like he was a Muslim, but I'm probably gonna have my partner do it and be like an Israelite. Be sitting there with his Bible, bro. It's my we the children of Israel. So even in that, bro, we're gonna be a light in darkness. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to that and playing that role. I may play because this is family that's doing the video. I kind of fit a better role looking at
good.
Yeah, but definitely I'm gonna have that role of an Israelite being there to be a light, man. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's dope, that's some shit right there. Hey, y'all heard it on my podcast first.
That's right.
That's dope. It's funny,
man. It's more than one way to fish. If that crankbait ain't working, man, put that worm on there, man. If you're really desperate, go put a gizzard on there, man. Go out there and catch you something, man. Put you some bread on there, you feel me?
And
But
it's
yeah,
funny you
man,
say that,
different
right?
ways to fix them in.
There's a show on Hulu, right? It's a Northern Kingdom show. It's called This Fool.
Right.
And the reason I know about this show is first my girl showed it to me, but people at work were talking about it because the first episode, like the first little segment before it goes into the credits, they're telling him, oh, a storm is coming, right? So he's sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus, and they pan the camera and they got a group of Israelites holding camp.
Oh, I saw that. I saw Judah Mack just post that up.
Yeah, it's IUIC. I'm pretty sure it's IUIC because they're wearing purple.
Like
no
IUIC,
signet, but they're wearing purple, and they're like the black man, the Hispanic man, and the Native Indian man are the original man. They don't say no Bible verse, but you know what they're alluding to. And then when they pan out, you see the chart. You see the two dudes holding posts, another dude reading, and a dude speaking. And homeboy's just sitting at the bus stop like. But that shit, hey, bro. So, like you said, it's more than one way to fish. Because somebody's
man, you
like,
can't deny us now, bro. Like even in a small town, well, it ain't a small town. It's the second largest city in the state, but it got a small town feeling where everybody know everybody. We kind of be a little late on things, you know. When people refer to Georgia, it don't matter how many times I tell them I'm from Columbus, I'm Muskogee County. They be like, "Oh, you from Atlanta? You from Atlanta?" Yeah, that's all they really relate to. Like Savannah popping, Columbus popping, Macon popping. You know, all these cities popping, but they just see Atlanta. You feel me? Augusta popping, coming up. You know, we more relatable to Augusta. And that's where Young Hebrew is from. It's funny, they got the same area code. They're in the North Atlanta. We more closer to the South. Georgia, they North Georgia. We South Georgia, but we both 706, so we relate.
It's funny. Yeah, I do know about Columbus. And you confirmed something somebody told me. I think they're like, oh, they're your own. They like you guys got your own judicial system and shit, like something like that. But you had said something to add to. I'm like, damn. Oh, so homie was telling the truth. That's crazy. But yeah, that's how I know about Columbus.
One thing that's different from Columbus than any other city that I know of is they consolidated government.
That's what it was.
Right. And you got to look up what that is. They're pretty much making their own rules, doing it their own way, doing their own thing. You feel me? And it's one big city with one county. Salakia, I saw some business pop up on my phone. But when you got that, it makes it a monopoly to where they can take advantage of you in a lot of different areas. Like for one, the advantage of living in Atlanta, you may have 6+ counties in this metropolitan area. So what happens is now each county battles with tax breaks and different things like that to allow, you know, people to compete to come to their area versus yours. So it make it a more fair marketplace. You feel what I'm saying? Down here, they doing what they want to do judicially, tax-wise, every way you can imagine, bro. And you
Esau being Esau.
Yeah, it's the old school Western way of living. You got you got a couple of families that run the town and have their way with it. So it's a different ball game down here.
Yeah. But before we conclude, the interview is mighty. Let the people know how they can find you on YouTube, Twitter, and everywhere.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. It's KANAL 104. And man, like I say, you get a lot of exclusives there. Sometimes like you got the album there first, about 2 days early there. So if you want anything early exclusive, man, we average a song per week release. So it'll pay off to keep up, man. If you're interested in new truth music, we're coming from every angle. If you don't like this one, you'll like that one. But I like to think we push out great music here, man. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all put 3 of my songs on the top Amazon charts, man. So now we're pushing the album like that. We're trying to take the album to #1. I appreciate y'all if y'all purchase it. If not, the main reason I did this music was so that we can have a soundtrack to righteousness, man. So that we can have something to grow to. So that when you're looking for that vibe and that bop, you ain't got to go back over there. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man, I'm on IG, KANAL_104. On Facebook, it's AHCH Kanal, KANAL. Let's get it, man. Shout out to my boy, Young Hebrews Woke, man. I saw him first here on this podcast. Man, that brother been campaigning strong for me as I have for him. That's real family there, man. Must go get it. We turned into a machine over here and that brother part of it. So I appreciate him, man, for all his efforts. Shout out LA. LA and Houston is my top 2 markets in the country. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Definitely.
Con, all praises, all praises. Well, it's a pleasure having you on the show, Hawk. If you ever want to come back on before you get to California or when you get to California, you're more than welcome here. You know, I'm a fan. The whole staff here is a fan. You know what I'm saying? So can't wait to hear more music from you, Akia.
All praises, brother. I can't wait to give it to you, man. I'm really excited about this session tomorrow. I got some great music in the works. Like I say, I may come up with an idea, a theme for a hook. I may put one line in my phone, but then I just go in there and let the Ruach have his way, man. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Abba Willing is coming ASAP, man. We're gonna keep growing. Y'all grow with me, reach out, I reach back.
Con, all praises. But
Yes,
thank
sir.
you, brother. Thank you, brother, for having being on our show. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
It's
you,
a
brother.
pleasure. Can't wait to interview you again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
man.
share, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Let me stop this.